Thank you, Mr. President. Words aren't enough. But unfortunately, today, that's all we have. All we have is words to try and bring some solace, some comfort to the families who are forever changed, who have laid one hell of a sacrifice to protect our communities. You know, we often think, just like with soldiers, we often think of the police officers, and we should. But sometimes we forget the families. They bear the cost, they bear that sacrifice just as much as the men and women who put the uniform on. And in fact, today's a reminder that they bear it even after the full price is paid by those who wear the uniform. These families will bear it forever. They're a part of a select group of people that they never wanted to be part of. So to those families, I give you my condolences. You are in my prayers. I am deeply sorry that you are here under these circumstances. I do want to thank the majority for bringing forward this resolution. It is important. These resolutions are important, that we recognize the sacrifice of 2 New Yorkers. But it is equally important, Mr. President, if we really want to honor these families, and if we really want to honor the legacy of what officers Rivera and Mora lived for and what they died for, then we need to rethink our priorities and our policies and our rhetoric. Because while officers Rivera and Mora have paid the ultimate sacrifice and they're gone, there are tens of thousands of other officers right now, their brothers and sisters, who are out in just as dangerous situations as they found themselves in that night. And if we really want to honor their legacy and their memory, they would want us to support their brothers and sisters who had their back on so many nights to prevent such a future tragedy. I don't want to name a street after another fallen officer. I don't want to do it. You shouldn't want to do it. And we should do everything in our power to prevent that from occurring. It's a dangerous job. There's no question about it. But we need to make sure that we are doing things to make it less dangerous for people like Officers Mora and Rivera, and not more dangerous. We need to be doing things that do not create more families whose only claim to fame is that they lost a husband, a wife, a son, or a daughter, or a brother and a sister in service to this state, to New York City, to this community. Even last night, in the State of the Union, President Biden made a point to talk about actions providing our men and women in uniform with the resources they need to protect us. That would be the best thing we could do to honor the sacrifice of these 2 brave New Yorkers. Thank you, Mr. President.